I got learned my lesson.
How? How have you learned your lesson?
Just the fact that I don't want to end up in jail or anything like that.
Oh, you've learned your lesson. Alcohol in the car while driving? Are you in this country with or without permission?
Without permission.
I don't care if you have Jesus waiting for you. You're not answering my question. The incoming president does not have very much sympathy for you. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
You guys have worked out an agreement where they're offering you 3 days. Why would we do this? You had one just dismissed not too long ago. Why would we give you another gift?
This is where the tone is already set, and it's not mercy. What the judge is reacting to isn't just another DUI, it's the pattern. In the legal world, repeat offenses flip the script fast. Leniency disappears, discretion shrinks, and suddenly every prior becomes ammunition. So ask yourself, if warnings don't work, what's left? More chances or harder consequences?
I got learned my lesson.
How? How have you learned your lesson?
Just the fact that I don't want to end up in jail or anything like that.
Oh, you've learned your lesson. Really? The thing is that when we are too nice to people, they end up wrapping their car around a pole the following week. You just had one dismissed. Was it due to a PTI?
Yes, it was, Judge.
You didn't learn a damn thing because now you're back with another DWI. And you want me to take this time served so you can go around again? How have you learned any possible thing, Mr. Lara? Tell me. What have you done differently from the first DWI to the DWI you have done now to show me that you've learned something? What have you done? I want you to understand one thing, sir, is that you now are building yourself a house with the priors that you have. At some point, that house is going to crack, cave, and your ass is going to fall through. From now on, you will now be looking at a minimum of 30 days in jail. The proverbial slap on the wrist is gone because now, as a matter of fact, with your priors, you're looking at a minimum of 90 days in jail for anything that you pick up from now on. You will also now be required to pay the fines, fees, and surcharges with this case. And I'm going to tell you, if you don't, every $100 that you owe, you will sit in jail for 1 day. You now will have around $4,000 in surcharges that you will be responsible for. And if you don't, there's going to be a heavy, heavy toll to pay. One way or the other, we are going to reach you, Mr. Lara. And if it's kicking and screaming you, dragging you into jail, all we want are our streets to be safe. That's all we want.
Speak up.
Yes, sir.
No more games, even if you have a sip.
Here's the part most people miss. Immigration detention isn't a sentence with an end date. Once ICE places a detainer, the clock stops meaning anything. No bail, no timeline, just waiting. The judge isn't exaggerating. He's translating reality into plain English. And the scariest part? You can see the warning land and still not register.
Of alcohol, a sip of wine, you should not get into a car because with your record, you get pulled over. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
How much are the fines and surcharges? 3. Is it above a 0.15? What is it?
Yes, sir.
Alex?
For the current case, it is a 0.092.
It's a 0.09?
Yes.
I want you to understand that you're going to pay a very hefty fine fees. If it's above a 0.15, it's $4,500 in surcharges, not to mention the court cost. Now it's below a 0.15, so you're paying $3,000 on the surcharge. I'm going to require you to pay also the court costs as well. When you pick up a second DWI, it's a $6,000 surcharge, not to mention all the court costs. So get ready. Not only is it a minimum of 90 days next time, but you're looking at around court costs and fines and fees and around $7,000. How much money have you paid surrounding all this? When all it could have done is one click on your phone, $20. It's a geographical oddity. Don't matter where you want to go with your Uber, $20. Anywhere you want to go. You are giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this agreement, there's no coming back. Do you understand? It will go on your record. It's going to be there for the rest of your life. It's even there after you die. And I'm telling you, Mr. Lara, you get pulled over and even have the faintest, funkiest smell of anything, you're going to be right back with us. And I'm going to tell you, I have jurisdiction over you for the next 5 years. Do you understand? You come back. It's not going to go well.
Yes, sir.
Get a clue. Hit a button. How do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not guilty? How much is the court cost?
$3,420.
You will be required to pay $3,420. I will give you time to pay it because we're not here to break your bank. But I want you to understand that we mean business. And the way that we do it is this way. If you don't pay $100, for every $100 that you owe, it is 1 day in jail. So you can imagine on $3,500 how much time you'll be doing. You understand? All right, good luck to you.
Thanks, Chief.
I'm suspending his license for 6 months as well, 180 days. All right, Eddie,
Yes, sir, Judge.
get your boy, man. Christian Martinez Velasquez.
Sí. Yes.
Mr. Martinez Velasquez, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going.
This isn't a lecture anymore. It's a roadmap to disaster. The judge is spelling out cause and effect like a parent who's out of patience. One wrong move, one traffic stop, one mistake, and the legal system hands you over to another system entirely. So here's the real question. At what point does accountability stop being optional and start being unavoidable?
Do probable cause, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. On November 7th, 2024, the officer alerted dispatch about a traffic hazard regarding the defendant's motor vehicle after observing it sway in a moving lane of traffic, impede traffic when the defendant had the green light, and upon contact with the vehicle, the officer observed the defendant to be asleep in the driver's seat. The defendant's foot was on the brake and the vehicle was on. After the officer woke the defendant by banging on the window, he seemed disoriented, and the officer observed glossy, bloodshot eyes, an odor of an alcoholic beverage, and slow movements. The officer observed an open Modelo beer can in the cup holder next to the vehicle.
Alcohol in the car while driving?
Yes, Your Honor. And the defendant admitted to drinking 3 beers and 1 shot before driving. Standard field sobriety tests were administered. HGN 6 out of 6, walk and turn 4 out of 8, 1 leg stand 0 out of 4. The DIC was read and the defendant consented to Brat. The results were .087 and .086.
Mr. Martinez Velasquez, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. Are you a citizen of the United States?
No,
Are you in this country with or without permission?
without permission.
What happens if you go to jail?
Ya, o sea que tuve un error y
I don't know.
What happens if you go to jail?
Si usted va a la cárcel.
Are you in this country with or without permission?
Es como sin permiso.
sin permiso. y-
Without permission.
What happens if you go to jail?
O sea, si usted va a la cárcel.
No sé qué decir, pues tengo mi familia, tengo mi hija.
I don't know what to say. I have my family, I have my daughter.
I don't care if you have Jesus waiting for you.
Si tiene-
You're not answering my question. What happens if you go to jail?
¿Qué pasa si usted va a la cárcel?
I want you to
¿Qué le
think.
pasa? Quiero que piense
Que voy a estar, no voy a estar libre, voy a estar en un lugar donde no quiero estar por mis consecuencias.
I wouldn't be free. I would be somewhere I wouldn't want to be because, as a consequence,
You are not in this country with permission.
no está en el país.
If you go to jail,
Si usted va a la cárcel,
immigration sweeps the jail every
cárcel,
couple hours. If they find you in the jail, they will put an immigration detainer on you, and you will be stuck like Chuck in jail until this case is over with. And then you get shipped off to immigration, where you will sit for another 6 to 9 months waiting for them to do whatever they're going to do. The incoming president does not have very much sympathy for you, if you catch my drift. And I'm going to tell you now, the fact that you have an open container, if they allege it in the information, it is a minimum of 5 days in jail to any sentence that you do. Now, I'll tell you, any more than 4 to 6 hours you spend in custody is very well that you may get an immigration detainer. I am putting conditions on your bond now, and if you violate these conditions, I will, in a moment's notice, put you in jail, and I will not give you another PR bond.
no le daré otra
The reason you got out of jail so quick is we gave you a free bond.
de la cárcel.
It's not going to happen again. Do you understand?
¿Entiende?
First and foremost, you are not to drive. I don't care what's going on in your life. I don't care what you need. I don't care what you have to do. Kids, groceries, Jesus, don't drive. You will be signing an affidavit. This is a promise you're making to me that you're not going to drive. I am also ordering you not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs, and I will randomly test you. If I find that you're consuming alcohol or illegal drugs, likewise, you will go to jail. You will not get any more PR bonds. Do you understand?
Correcto, sí.
Yes.
Forewarned is fair
Te he
warned.
advertido.
You will not get any warnings from us.
Okay.
We are going to reset your case to give you time to hire a lawyer. So I will have you come up here, swear to us that you're not going to drive. I'll get you to Victoria, where we will have you sign a reset. And after that, we'll send you out here. And when you come back, have a lawyer, sir. Do
Cuando regrese,
not drive.
Okay.
Okay?